We suffer more in imagination than in reality, said the great philosopher Seneca. Hello everybody, this is Arun Chakappa back with my podcast. Life is full of surprises, with so many variables that are outside of our control. For example, just a while ago, the elephant in the room was COVID-19. No one could have guessed it would have been this bad. The only thing that's certain about life is how uncertain it is. In this uncertain life, there's a school of thought that lays down the path on how to navigate this uncertain existence. This school of thought is Stoicism. Stoic philosophy is a way of life that basically says, don't worry, you cannot always control everything, and that is fine. What matters most is how you react to the things outside of your control. Stoicism is a lifestyle that was founded by a man named Zeno, and this was somewhere around 400 BC. Now let's see how Zeno landed up on this kind of a philosophy. One day, Zeno was transporting his goods, and the next thing that happened to him was he got shipwrecked, lost all his goods, and then was stranded in Athens. Now Zeno had two options. Number one, he could worry about whatever that happened and sulk about his loss of livelihood. And number two is he could accept what happened as fate and move forward with his life. And Zeno chose the second option. Zeno's way of life and the bedrock of Stoicism is that man ought to live according to reason and focus on what they can directly control. And this is exactly what the philosopher Epictetus says. There is only one way to happiness, and that is to cease worrying about things which are beyond the power of our will. In more recent times, there seem to be so many things that one needs to worry about. However, Stoicism lets us consider what is the point of worrying. When I was younger, my mom would always let me know that I am being anxious for nothing. When I would think I would get to school late or flunk in a test, especially. According to Stoicism, those instances are under my control, yet I always imagine the worst. And this is exactly what Seneca states. We suffer more in imagination than in reality. And it is at this point I would like to also share a personal experience that one of my very good friends told long ago. And he said, why do you need to worry? If something happens, it's always for betterment. So friends, let's not suffer in imagination than in reality. This article is from a very interesting URL called youthaspiring.com, and the title of this particular article was Stoicism Philosophy for Youths: How to Navigate Your Life in a World of Uncertainty by Fikayomi. Happy reading.